Hey there, happy Monday. I am a minute late, so let me see here. Let me get, see if I can zoom out some more. Well, there we go. I guess that'll work. How are you guys today? Is it hot enough for you? Let me see. My watch says 91 out right now. Oh, holy smokes. I have to go out after this too, so yay. All right, if you are on with me, let me know. I'm not alone. If you didn't get the memo, so the Belleville Farmers Market is canceled for today because of the heat index. So don't come see me today down there. The next time I will be there will be July 7th. So make sure you come and see me then. I've restocked, got lots and lots of goodies. And that will be the next day that I am there. Let me zoom in a little bit. Ooh, I want to make you guys sick here. Okay, let's do that. So hopefully you guys are staying cool. You should be popping on with me because, like, what else do you have to do, right? It's Monday. You should be, like, sipping sweet tea and just chilling out, crafting, or something fun. I don't know. Just a few reminders for you. I have my monthly card kit. I got fun folds. You got 5 cards this month. You are getting the Greetings for All Mix and Match ephemera pack. Now, these have been on back order for quite some time, but I prepared and I ordered early. So I counted last night. I have one more of these available. So it looks like I'll only be able to sell one more of these kits this month. I usually give you guys till the 10th of the month, which would be July 10th. But because of this being on back order and it won't be back until after that date, then I can only offer one more of these. You will get a half a pack of this beautiful gallery, which it is beautiful. Gallery paper. It's called Beautiful Gallery. Anyway, you'll get a half pack of this, the ephemera pack. You'll also get these motif embellishments. Don't ask me where they are. Don't know. But if you're interested in this, then if you're signed up for my newsletter, there's a link in there. Or you can look down in one of my past posts and you will see the button there where you can click on and see what, see the link and sign up for that. Don't forget there is only one more week available for the sweet 50% off. So let me tell you guys something about this. Excuse me. I was on last night placing an order and it said I had an offer on top of one of my items. And hi, Madeline, thanks for watching. And so I'm like, offer, what is that? So it gave me half off because I ordered some more of that beautiful gallery paper. It gave me half off of one of those. And I'm like, huh, okay. So when you order a suite, you get another item in that suite. It doesn't have to be the whole suite. You can get the suite if you want another suite for half off, but it could be one item out of that suite and you're going to get that half off. So I'm like, well, I didn't order another suite. So I'm not sure how that was fitting in where it was giving me my paper half off because I didn't order another suite. So this morning I got on there and I was adding some other stuff and it took away the paper and it gave me half off another item. So it was only giving me $4.50 off of that item because it was the cheaper item. So I was like, no. So just be careful when you order. I know shipping is ridiculous, and sometimes you have to weigh out the difference. Do I just pay the extra shipping, or do I do 2 orders? Do I do 1? I don't know, yada yada. Anyway, just be careful when you order, but I've been saying buy 1 suite, get 1 half off. That is true, but you can also get an item out of the suite half off. So when you place your order, just be careful at what it gives you half off. So 1 more week of this, don't miss it. Okay, I don't have a lot of announcements today because I am going to get to it. We are using Notes and Totes. There's lots and lots of good stuff in this, okay? Lots and lots of dies. I have broke it down for you. We're doing 1 card with just the stamp set because I want you guys to see that, let me zoom in a little bit, that you guys don't have to, there we go. You don't have to have the dies. You can just make some cool stuff with the stamp set. But let me show you, I broke it down here. These are all the dies that are in this set, if you get the bundle. Obviously, the cute bag here. We're going to make a card today. Let me see. That has the tote on the front. There we go. It has 1 tote on the front, or you could double this up and make these cute bags. So I have a few samples here for you, and I have a few ideas of what you can put in the bags. So hang tight and I will show you all that. But here's all these cute accessories that you can decorate your bag with. This one I did emboss, and I did a little bit of ink blending on it. After I cut it out in white, I'm like, okay, that's not going to show up. Madeline, Beautiful Gallery paper pack is part of a suite, so you would automatically get the second pack half off. Well, I didn't order the Beautiful Gallery. I didn't order another suite. That's why I was confused. I'm like, why is it just giving me half off? I didn't order another suite, so I don't know. But then it took it away this morning when I added embellishments. It took the paper away, and it just gave me half off embellishments. So I was like, okay, let me do this later. So yeah, I don't know, weird. So here's the bag with the accessories. This is the little thingy here that goes down at the bottom of the bag. You have 2 handles that you can choose from. My favorite, I think, is this one. But I do have a bag that I made with this one. And I also thought, I heard other people say these look like headphones, which that's what I thought too. But I decided to cut a black one out and then use this galvanized foil and cut another one out and then just snipped them right there and put it together. And doesn't it look like headphones? I think it looks like headphones. I thought it was super cute. I was like, okay, well, definitely video games, boy pages, drape some of these over your bag like you're going to the beach with your headphones. They could be good for, you know, your workout video or your workout pages or whatever you got going on. Everyone wears headphones now. So I thought that was cute. Another handle. Here's a little bit of the embellishments for the bag. To be honest, I'm no purse designer. I had to go check out my purse. I'm like, where does that go? I think these are like the little, they would be gold or silver latches or whatever for your purses. These I actually had on my purse. I was like, oh, never really noticed them. So other ways to dress up your purse there. Pocket, you can put the pocket on the bag. Here's another one for you. Ta-da! Scarf. There's a cute little scarf in here. You can hang that on your bag. Water bottle. Now be careful when you cut out the water bottle because this little piece right here is included in the die. If you can see right here. So it cuts out that little fine piece and it attaches onto the bottle. You just glue it on, and it's kind of like a handle for your bottle. I just left it separate so that you would see it's 2 dies there. Doesn't cut out as one piece, so be careful and don't lose that guy. Got some shells, a lotion bottle, suntan bottle, or just a squeeze bottle. And I thought it was cute because this has a little hole in it. You know, you can get those suntan lotions that are like on a string, or how about like chapstick, and they're on a string. You can wear them around your neck or whatever. So they put the hole in it for you, and I thought that was cool. Here's a little tag, and funny story about this. So when I went to get my supplies ready for this card, I'm like, how did I cut out that hole? So I went to my hole punches, and I'm looking all over, and I'm like, that one's too big, that one's too small. What hole did I use? And then I actually looked at the die. Okay, so there is a hole in the die automatically. Voila, that's how I got the hole. Stamping up out of everything there. So that's where the hole is. This piece is actually the inside of this handle. But when I seen this reminded me of a guitar pick. What do you think? I thought it really did. Maybe because my brother played guitar. Maybe because my neighbor, he builds guitars. I don't know. It just reminded me of a guitar pick. So I put it on here to remind myself that this is in here in case I needed to make a card for somebody that's playing a guitar or a band or whatever. So that's in there. You got this piece here. It's like a newspaper, and inside this set, there's a couple sayings exclusively made for you, or exclusive made for you. Newsflash, you're fabulous. So grateful, a true story. All of these fit on your newspaper here. So there's that. These sunglasses. So let me show you these. This is just one die. It comes like this. And it cuts out the base of your sunglasses. It cuts out the individual hearts. But it also cuts out just the frame. So it's got these little frame notches on the ends. And it works perfect, you guys. If you just stick all those together, you could make yourself like this really nice border across the bottom of your card or a scrapbooking page or something. I mean, they fit together perfect. So there's another idea for you. I thought it was super cute. But yeah, pretty good. You can get 3 different dies, or 3 different die cuts out of one die. So, and then also the fence post. So the fence post is this die right here. You got 3 small, you got 1 long. This one I just cut in half to fit it on the page. And, you know, you can't go to the beach without seeing the sand and the fence and the water and all the good stuff. So, yeah, they thought of that too. But all of those are in this set if you get the bundle. But here's the stamp set if you just get this. So we are going to first make a card using just the stamp set. And this is a little fun fold card. Simple. We have a base. Doesn't it? It does, Madeline. Yeah, the guitar pick, I know. I thought that too. I thought, whoa, that's kind of cute. Your guitar, or your guitar base. Your base to your card is 5.5 by 4.25. Then we have this piece. This is Petunia Pop, and it is 4 inches by 11 inches. And we need to score this. So we are going to put this in at 2 3/4. And then we're going to slide it down here to 8. Now, you will notice that one of these ends is wider than the other. It's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to fold it just like that. And then we have a piece of designer paper. This is from Celebratory Sips. So this paper 2.5 by 3 3/4. 2.5 by 3 3/4. So we are going to glue this one, it fits perfect with those measurements, to the smaller side here. Okay, just like that. Now this side, what we're going to do, let me get all this stuff out of the way, is we are going to bring in a scrap piece of paper, and let me use this side here. We are going to stamp using the flowers out of this set. We are going to use Petunia Pop, and we are going to stamp flowers all over this end of the card. Okay, so what we're going to do is start here in the middle, and we'll just work our way out. That way you don't have any overlapping flowers. And it works out perfectly. I need to fold this. Just like that. Okay, fun, right? Oh, let me leave that out. Where's my stamp cleaner here? So we got that. All right, let me put this out of the way so I don't hit it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I knew I had it somewhere here. Then we have a piece, I'm going to set that down, of 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 square. And so we are going to take just a note, which is in here in this set, and we're going to stamp that right down in here. Okay. And actually, I'm going to bring in my other piece of white for the inside. This one, actually, I think I forgot to cut it, so we're going to have to cut this one real quick. So this one is, let me see. I did 3 3/4 by 5. So let me cut this one down real quick. 3 3/4 by 5. And we're going to stamp a few flowers on this as well. Did you guys have a good weekend? We were out of town. We went camping, and it was so funny because I was so prepared. I had my little new bag packed that I had earned, and had it full of stuff to do the Creativity Now that was this weekend. And we got to the campground, and I had no internet. I could not watch a thing. I could not post a thing. I couldn't do any of my work that I had planned on doing while I was there. I think somebody was trying to tell me, just chill out. You don't need to do work this weekend, because I got nothing accomplished. But we had a great time, went fishing, took the boat out. I got to drive the boat for the first time ever. So that was fun. First day we caught 14 fish. I mean, hey, can't beat that, right? Let me see. I got a couple pieces here. Now this is from the Pretty Florals stamp set and die set. Well, die set, I should say. So if you don't have that set, you can always use any blooms that you have. I'm going to grab my tweezers here. They seem to work better than my fingers sometimes. So I'm going to put this right here. Sometimes simple and sweet is a good thing. Got a fun fold, so it's got, you know, a little bit of surprise to it, but it's not hard. These are super simple to put together. We're going to take this and pop it right up here. And then I'm going to add some more dimension because we can on this. And I'm going to pop this up on my Blackberry Bliss square. Just like this. Okay. Now, all we have to do is glue this to the front of our card. And you just want to be careful. You're doing a little bit less than half. You don't want to go too far over. This side goes down first. That's the bigger side. I see my hair there. And then this folds, and then this sits right here in the middle. Let's try to line that up here, just like that. Okay. And there you go. Super simple, sweet. I'm going to leave it blank on the inside because just a note. I don't know what note I'm going to write, so I'll leave that blank so I can fill that in. Oh, we have to add embellishments. I almost forgot. I have the perfect ones. Let me see what I did with them. They are the Starburst sequins. I like these. I like how flat they are. They don't add bulk, and I like that. You can add as many as you want, and they're still just nice and shiny and flat. And there you go. Now we're done with that one. So what do you think? Would you recreate that card? There's so many different phrases you could put on it. You could change up the paper. You could use, instead of the flowers that I used, you could put sunshines. You could put watermarks. How about this hibiscus, or just the sand or the spots? I'm going to use it as sand in our next card. So there is that one. And let me get these out of the way. I've made a few. Oh, you know what? I'm not done with this card. So remember that base that I told you about that's 5.5 by 4.25? That is what you are going to put your card on. That would help. And it fits in the envelope still perfectly. That looks bigger than what I said. 5.5. Are you 5.5? I didn't think so. You looked a little too long there. Now I can bring this in. And we're going to put that right there. There you go. So now we're good. Oh, actually, you know what? This can fold into here too. You could always do that, and it kind of keeps your card folded. So 2 different ways. You could put it on the inside, you could put it on the outside. But anyway, I've made a few of these. I just did a video for YouTube, so I had to get a couple of them made. Don't forget to stamp your envelope. You could put those fun flowers on your envelope. So there's one of them. I have a few bags to show you. And here's one of them. I attached this and I stamped enjoy, and this was relax and enjoy. So I just put enjoy on it, and the sun and exclusive, just made just for you, with the sunglasses coming off and the scarf. And then hand sanitizer fits perfect in here. I'm going to give you some ideas for what to do with these bags. Here's another fun one that I did with strawberry slush. And again, the celebratory sips. You could put your business cards in there, or any card. You could put a gift card. That fits good in here. I left one of these packets open. I think it's this one. Yeah, so I could slide in a water bottle or anything that I want. You could slide into that packet too. So there's that. You sit up there. There is this one here. So if you don't want the bag that goes out like this, you can always make it more of a square bag. And I think that's what we're going to do today. I started to make a bag, and I was like, no, I'll make it with you guys. So we're going to do that in a minute. But there's this one, and I embossed this one. So let me give you a tip. Before you emboss, when you die cut your bag here, fold your score lines. Make sure that you know where your score lines are, and then run it through whatever embossing folder that you want, because let me tell you, I could not see where to score, especially because this embossing folder was the plaid embossing folder, so there was like lines everywhere anyway. I couldn't see where to score my bag. So just be careful and make sure you know where your score lines are before you emboss. That way you won't struggle with that. But this is the other handle that is in the set. And let me show you what's in it. Somebody sent me these, and I thought it was hilarious. I don't know if they were trying to tell me something or what, but I thought it was super cute. They sent me a bunch, actually, so I could pass them out. But everyone needs just a little Jesus. Aren't they cute? I thought they were so adorable. So these guys fit in here. I thought it was funny. Here is a blue one that I used those little extra pieces with. I used one of the hearts from the eyeglasses. So there's that cute bag. And let me see, this paper is from the Beautiful Gallery. So I'm still using that paper. There is this one that I already showed you. Look how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 thin mints in here. But if you don't want that, let me see. We have options. We have Ghirardelli here. Those fit in there perfect too. Okay. So you know I'm going to have to take all this candy out of my room when I get done, so I don't eat it. So there's that. How about chapstick? You guys know I love my chapstick holders. You could put these on a keychain. This would be a cute gift. You could put your chapstick in there. So there's that. Lots of options. So today I thought it would be fun. I just got this new Halloween paper. And the paper I showed you guys last week, actually. It is the Spooky Sweet with this iridescent ribbon. And here's all my paper. Here's some embellishments. And I put all, remember the 2 pages of 12 by 12 pop-outs that was in this pack? I just popped them all out, so they're all in here. So I thought we would use some of these and create a Halloween bag, because I know it's June, but it will be here before you know it. So let me get my bone folder, and let's put one of these together really quick. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit more. Maybe. There we go. Okay. So I already cut out these 2 pieces, and then there's all these score lines. So all you're going to do is burnish them. Just like that. There's that. You got one here, and then you have these little things here. Now, to be honest, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 6 bags. I struggled to figure out this bottom piece. So, YouTube, Google, Stampin' Up. I went to all the places to try to figure out what people did. I seen people just chop that off, like they gave up. They couldn't figure it out. What it does, and it's funny because like this one, You see how when you fold this one, it's nice and tucked in and you don't have a hole in your bag. This one worked perfect. You got the little tabs down there. It was fine. Let me see. One of them, it might have been this embossed one. Nope, that one turned out okay. One of them was like, come on. Oh, this one. It would not tuck in. I don't know what the deal was. Operator error or something. I don't know. I do cards. I just scrapbooking. I'm not an engineer here. So we are going to put this together. Now, I've seen people put their tabs together first. Okay, for the sides. I actually found it easier to put my ends together here. Okay, and I'll tell you why. These little tabs, they really don't tuck well. They just kind of have to be there. So if you put your ends together first and then you fold this up, I just found it easier for them to just be there. And then you can reach down in there and glue them if you want, without trying to tuck them in, because it doesn't play nice. It's kind of difficult. I'm not gonna lie. You guys know I try to keep it real and tell you that's why we do this, what to do and what not to do. And sometimes I am better at telling you what not to do. But you see how that fits in there perfectly? If you do the ends first and then you just close this up, it's already in there. I didn't have to glue them. You can go back and glue them, but I just found it easier to do this than to try to put these together first and then tuck those in. I'm just saying. Actually, before I do that, I am going to do this. So while this is flat, let me show you guys these pieces. I actually should have done this first. I was so focused on telling you guys what not to do on this because it was frustrating, let me tell you. I'm like, some people, you go to YouTube and they made it look so easy, and I think they edited. I think they were like, whoop, this isn't working. Let me delete this. And then boom, their cute little bag is together. Because I really didn't see too many people actually putting those pieces together. But I don't know. Could have just been me. So let me put the bases on here. And they fit right along there. It kind of goes over here on the side. Just a tad. Like that. Okay. Now you can take your stripes and you can either, I've seen people put them here. Oh, actually I should have put these on first. Okay, lift up, lift up. I don't think I glued it that good. Well, we might rip that one. All right, I might have saved it. We might tuck them, we might cut them. So you can put these right along that seam and they'll fit right down in there. But I think what I want to do, I don't know if it's too late. I might just have to cut them because I thought it would be cute to put these more in the center. And instead of making this like a purse bag, to make it like a square bag. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll leave these guys alone. You can go back to where you started. And we're going to put these stripes on. Hi, Judy. Are you staying cool today? I'd be down in that pool if I were you. I am going to, let me see, so if I did my square here, I'm going to put this here. Yes, I would have normally put these on first and tucked them. But we are going to improvise since I didn't, and we'll just cut them off. So let's do this one here. All right, and then we're just going to repeat the process other side. And then I grabbed the other handle because I thought this would be super cute to make like a trick-or-treat bag instead of like a purse bag. Okay, so let me cut these off. Okay, then I can glue my handle on. This is really cute paper, and I couldn't believe all of the embellishments that was in that paper pack once I got them all popped out. I was like, wow, I can make lots of stuff with that. So there's our handle. All right, these are like, no, you lifted me up. Now I'm not gonna stick. Let me tuck you back in. Okay, I think we're good. Just like that. You're at your daughter's in Grand Rapids staying cool in the house. Perfect. That's what you need to be doing. Too hot out. Okay, so like I said, I glued the bottoms together first. I am going to take these pieces here and put a little glue. And I'm just going to tuck these in, like I said, and put these together just like this. Get in there. See that little piece that always wants to kind of be in the way? Now I see why that girl just chopped them off. But it's pretty easy. Once you get it all glued, you can go back in here and kind of push it out. And it fills in that hole there. Now the girl that just chopped these off, she had a hole here, which was really no big deal if, you know, you're not putting anything in where it's going to fit through that little hole. But that's basically what that little flap is. It just kind of fills in the hole. But see how easy that went together instead of trying to glue these first and then tuck that in, because then you're fighting with both bottom pieces at the same time. I just found it to be easier this way. So you do you, whatever's easier, and let me know if you have a better idea, because I'm open to suggestions. Like I said, I was like, what in the world is wrong with this thing? Operator error, I guess. But I ended up getting it. So again, I'm going to just tuck that piece in so I can hold these together. And then I can unfold these in here because there's those two little tabs, one on each side. So there's that. Now I could come back in. Let me see if I can point. See these little tabs right there? That's what you can glue if you want, if it bothers you. It doesn't bother me. And then, excuse me, I also seen people glue these down. You can do that as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of fold it this way and make more of like a trick-or-treat candy bag out of it, like that. And then there's these fun embellishment pieces. I thought it would be cute. Let me see, where's my dimensions? I thought it would be cute to pop these on. And make a candy bag. Let me see. I probably only need one. Let's get these little bats in here. Like that. What do you think? I thought it was so cute. Now we can still, you know, I don't have Halloween candy sitting here, but I can still put candy in here. And I think that would be super cute if you need a party favor, something like that. We might as well put these on the other side. Let's do this one over here, and we'll put the bat. Just like that. We'll swap them. So there you go. There is our cute little bag using new paper. So let me bring all these in for you real quick. I have all of these and this one. I feel like there was one more floating around. I don't know where it is. Thanks, Judy. I thought it was cute. I like it. So you can make these, you know, designer bags. You can make them beach bags. You can make like more of a masculine, which was funny. This one actually, when I put this one on, it reminded me of a collar, like a collar of a shirt. I thought, oh, I could do something with that. An embossed bag or a trick-or-treat bag. Super cute. But yeah, lots of options that you can put in here. They're fun to play with. There's lots of pieces to them, and they're a lot of fun. Oh, I could always put, let me put a bow on it. And there was these gems here too that you could always use. Oh, that one wasn't good. Let me try that again. Does your daughter have a pool, Judy? Maybe you can go swimming. It's the first time I've actually tied a bow with that ribbon, I think. It's nice and thin. I like how shiny it is. Okay. And we'll just pop this on right here. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. All right. Oh, it tells me my battery's running low. Let me do that. So there's the bag. Oh, you know what? That's what else we could do. Here's the cellophane bag. So you could always put your candy down in here. This is part of the suite too. You could tie it off. That's what we could have done with our ribbon. We could have tied this like that. Put a little bow in it. This isn't going to be a pretty bow. I'm trying to hurry. There we go. And you could put these down inside here. Like that. Okay. I like that. No pool, but we did do a wonderful yum. Ice cream's always good. Okay, I like that one. Super cute. There's that. All right, we have one more card to do, and I'm going to try to get through this one. I have to plug in. Don't mind me, I'm under my desk. I had to plug in my computer or else I'm going to lose you guys. All right. We have all these pieces here. I'm going to show you that you can make this bag without actually making the whole entire bag. This piece goes on the inside. This is for the outside. I'm going to bring in some scrap paper here. I have a blue blending brush. We are just going to drop a little color onto this. You're not going to see too much of it, so it's okay if it's not very dark or you don't get it all. So there's that. Then I have a piece of, let me see, this is 5 1/4 by 4, so 5 1/4 is basic beige. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the dots out of here, and we are going to stamp on this and make it look like sand. Let's get that one back in. Here we go. And I'm going to do this in pecan pie. I'm just going to randomly stamp this. I don't know where this is going, so it doesn't matter because I'm going to tear it. And I'm going to tear it towards me. This is not white core, so I will do a little ink blending on the edges here. And then I'll flip it. Let me see, I want a hill. So I think I'll kind of go up like this. Let's see if that works. Like that. Okay. So I'm going to take these two pieces. I'm going to bring my brown blending brush in. Oh, I need some more ink here. I'll just ink up the edges, give it a little bit of something there. Kind of helps those torn edges a little bit, highlight them. Okay. There's that. Get that out of the way. Now we're going to take these, and I don't want to glue these together first because I don't want to happen what happened with my bag. I have a few pieces of shells cut. I got some glasses. What I cut with the shells was with the beautiful gallery paper. It was this piece right here that's got wood grain on one side and it's got the boats on the other. So that's what I used for that. So I'm going to take these. Now these shells, see how they kind of coil out? They're kind of cool. You can kind of twist them around different things. I thought it was fun. So I'm going to put this one on like here. Okay. And then I'll grab my bag. Let me see. I had all these. I was like, oh, I cut all those extra. I guess I needed them for this. So here's my lotion bag. Now again, this is cut with the beautiful gallery. So I'm going to stick this in here like that. And then I can glue this on the other piece of sand. Like this. Okay, fun. Now I'll bring in the piece that I ink blended on. That's not it. What do I do with it? Really? What did I do with it? It has to be here. Okay. All right. I don't have time. Don't have time for that. Let me just do another one. That's so weird. It has to be here. We are going to just add a little bit more blue on this piece. Was it on the back side? Nope. I mean, I only have 5,000 pieces of paper on my desk. I mean, where could it have possibly went? Okay, so we're going to put this one on the second piece of white that we ink blended, like this. I think that looks cute already. We're going to glue this on the card, just so we don't lose it, for one. Like that. Okay. Oh, you know what? Did I glue that? Oh, did I do it again? All right. I still might have messed. Oh, we got room. Shoo. Okay. We have a fence post, you guys. We have to put the fence post in. So we are going to have to cut these. And you know, fence posts are not straight when you're at the beach. So we are going to cut some of these down. Now, if you would have tucked those in, like I told you, before you glued that on, you wouldn't have to cut them. But since I didn't listen to my own advice, let me get these down in here a little bit more, like that. We'll get this one. One more. Ooh, that's some sticky stuff. Okay, so there's that. And then this piece, I'm actually going to cut it into two pieces, just like I did the other card. So I'm going to snip this off, and then I'll put the other one right below it. Now you know, no fence is straight when you're at the beach. There's that. Okay. Then we have sunglasses. Now I used the galvanized foil. They come in 12 by 12 sheets. It's kind of like, on this one I used the mirror foil, and on this one I'm just using the galvanized, because there's like 5,000 ways to sunglasses. They all look different, so we can make ours different too. So we got these. Now I'm going to take them and glue them. Actually, I'm going to, oh, stay there. It's like my real glasses pop out the lens. Okay, we're not gonna glue that yet because I want to make my bag. So let's do the bag real quick. Again, we're going to bring this in. We're going to fold it. We do not have to deal with this stuff this time, so we are going to actually take that. I'm going to cut that off, just like that. I'm not going to cut it completely off because I kind of want the look. I don't want it to be all rigid. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. I'm going to put dimensionals, but I'm going to use my strips, and I'm going to put them right here on the inside where this fold is. And the reason I'm going to put them there is because I want it, oh, that might have been perfect. I want it to lift my bag up here. I don't want it to glue flat. I want it to kind of lift up my bag so it's got a little something on it. Now I can glue these flat. I'm going to tuck these in like that. But I want a little bit of lift there, okay? So I'm going to take my little strips here. Oh, there they are. I can use whatever side I want. This is out of the In Color 25-27 In Color. It's got this fun pattern. That's where this one's from too. So you can use whatever side that you want. And I'm going to put them again. Put these on first, not like I did the last bag. Put these on first. They fit perfect right there. Again, do what I tell you. Don't do what I do. Well, try to do what I tell you. I try not to lie to you. And we're going to put this one over here, like that. Now, I made a pocket, and it's got the little dots there, so that's fun. If I wanted to put something in this pocket, which I am going to only glue 3 sides of it because I may decide to stick something down in there. I'm going to put that right here. Make sure I gave myself enough room. Yep, okay. So I'm going to put my pocket down, and I'm going to put this piece down. Just like this. Isn't it cute? It comes together so quick. My handle. So just a little glue on the ends of those, and that fits right there. And then for my scarf, I can do it to match my pocket, or I can flip it over. So stylish. Okay, there's that. Let me see, what else do we need? I think that's it other than my tag. Now my tag, I stamped Relax out of Weekend Adventure. So let me do that real quick. Clean this. And we'll get Misty Moonlight. And that fits perfect on there. There's a couple little sentiments in here in this set. Relax, cheers, enjoy. So this is a fun set. It was Weekend Adventure, and it was one that has a scrapbooking kit with it. And actually, I made a card, or I made a scrapbooking page the other day, and I used some of the paper that was in there. I love it. It was super cute. So we are going to wrap this, and I'm going to put this through here. And we're going to tie it off here and tie a bow. Just like that. Oops, I lost it. Hang on. Come on, there we go. Well, that one's a little carried away. Let me see. There we go. So there's that. Okay, and then now all I need to do is take these off. Put a little glue on the ends here and pop this up here on my bag. And somebody is ready for the beach. Let me get my tag here straight. You can put a dimensional underneath this and hold it in place. Where's my babies? You guys get the message. There we go. Now I can, ooh, don't stick. You don't want to go there. There's that. All right, I have an extra seashell. Oh, and our glasses. So we have to put our glasses down. Just like that. And who is ready for the beach? I love it. Super cute. Add a few gems. And call it a day. There you go. I'm not going to do the inside and do all that right now. You guys get the idea. So I made this one. We got all the bags. I have a video that's coming out today showing you guys how to do this one. This is another one that I've made, and I did the fence all the way across. I just cut them in half and then cut it twice. You got to run it through twice. This umbrella is out of the Sips and Cheer, or Cheer and Sips set, that little cute umbrella that goes in the drinks. That's what that is out of. And then we got this one that we did today. And let me see. I think that's it on top of the little treat bags. So there you go. I hope you guys like it. This is a really fun set to work with. At first, it's like tons and tons of pieces, and it's kind of overwhelming. But once my recommendation is just sit down and start cutting. Just cut colors and different things, and just do a whole bunch of cutting at once. And then when you go to create your cards, it's super easy to just kind of like throw everything together and make it work. I really like these iridescent bags. These are going to be fun for Halloween. Super cute. So, okay, there you guys go. Happy Monday to you, and stay cool. And I will talk to you all soon. All right, bye-bye.